Alright guys, welcome back with another video. So in this video, we're going to be discussing about people in Mongolia. Alright, so now, first of all, let's try to see this thing that where is Mongolia actually on the world map, okay? Because I don't want to, have some confusions over here. Mongolia. Alright, let's try to see. Alright, so Mongolia, a nation bordered by China and Russia, is known for the vast rugged expansion, nomadic culture. So over here we are having Mongolia on world map. Let's try to see on world Mongolia on world map. Okay, so we're going to be having a good understanding then. So all right, we're going to be discussing about this particular geographic region over here. Okay, and okay, let the page load itself a little bit. Okay, perfect. So see, and this is us. This is Pakistan over here. We have India, then we have the great China, the Kazakhstan, the Uzbekistan, Russia, Japan, and yep, that there is Mongolia, the pink one in the between. All right, so we are talking about this particular geographic region, and please keep this thing in mind that a lot of places of Russia are also cold. For example, Siberia, Serbia. There are different places. You're saying, do your own research. And about the Siberian Huskies are very popular. The Huskies, the dogs, right? The play dogs, they are very popular about that region. So now, let's talk about the Mongolia. So if you see, if you see about this place that, the places which are more to the, north side, the North Pole, they tend to be more colder, right? So even, the northern regions of Pakistan are pretty much cold. And if you talk about the northern regions of China, they're pretty cold as well. And Mongolia. So let's, see that what you're going to be telling us about the Mongolia in the book, right? Oh, yeah, Caesar is here, by the way. All right. So people in Mongolia. So it says over here that in the vast plains of Mongolia in Central Asia, northeast of Pakistan, there are nomadic herders, okay? Now, what is nomadic herders? So now the nomadic herders in Balochistan, we actually read in the previous book, which you guys must have read in the grade 6. So let's try to search this name as well. Nomadic herders, okay? Nomadic herdings or herders. Let's see, who are these people? No herding, we want herders, right? Yep. Nomadic herders roam in the small tribal or extended family groups and have no home base. Nomads live in the arid and semi-arid parts of the Africa, Asia, Europe, and in the tundra regions of Asia and Europe. In Africa, nomad herd cattle, goats, sheep, and camel. In the tundra, they usually herd domestic reindeer. Okay, so actually we're talking about the nomadic farmers or nomadic herders, the people who keep on traveling from one place to another. They really don't have one place to stay. So we're actually talking about those people. So let's see. We're talking about the climate and weather. So what do they have to tell us about the nomadic herders? All right. So modern school atlas for Pakistan, page 25. Compare the average July temperature of Rawalpindi with Karachi. Why is there's a big difference? So here they're saying that you need to compare the temperature of the month of July in Rawalpindi with Karachi and see the difference, and then try to understand and try to explain us that why there is a difference between both of these cities in the same month. Why do they have the different temperature, right? So yeah, a little bit of information which I told you before as well. You can use that information as well over here. Anyways, let's continue. In the plains of Mongolia, where these herders live, there are no weather stations to collect information about the weather. That's a big challenge. That's definitely a really big challenge. So it's saying over here that in these areas where these people live, there is no meteorological department, like the way we had said before, that भाई यहाँ पे कोई भी meteorological department नहीं है जो इनको बता सके कि भाई कहाँ से हमें ये weather की information या report मिल सकती है, right? अच्छा, उसके आगे let's try to read this out. अच्छा, then okay, well, the map was already given. I didn't have to show you, but yeah, for the record. So now we have Mongolia, then we have Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Tajikistan, and somewhere here is Uzbekistan as well. Pakistan, China, and Mongolia is right in between the Russia and China. All right. So this now you see this over here. This over here is a really small story. Okay, really small story about a herder, right? So now it says, now the story is telling us. Now let's read it together. This is what Gurzan, a tall, white-haired herder, told a traveler in February 2000. I'm 60, and this winter has been the worst in my lifetime. Some of the horses ran away in the first storm. in the first strong icy winds in the autumn and December, the last of my 35 horses disappeared. Okay. This is the first time that I've noticed no horse since I was 6. My sons are now herding our sheep and goats on the foot, but dare not to move far away from our camp to look for more pasture. All right, then says that 4 other herders died last week when a sudden blizzard cut them off from their camp. Now, okay, so now I have 300 of my flock and 500 sheep and goats. The rest have died of cold and lack of food. Now, see, here there's a herder. In Urdu, we can call that bakriyan charne wala. Let's say bakriyon ko sambhalne wala, a shepherd kind of person, a herder. So not only related with bakri and goats, but which we're talking about different animals. We're talking about horses. We're talking about sheep, goats, and different types of animals. So this guy is saying that bhai, when I was 60 years old, and at that time, I have never seen such weather, such stormy, windy, icy weather ever. उसकी वजह से इसको क्या क्या नुकसानात हुए? The horses died. A lot of horses ran away, and he's saying that now my sons are doing the same job, and due to this harsh weather, they cannot even travel from point A to point B. Okay, just for the sake of food or anything like that. So yeah, it's a really difficult situation for some people in this instance. Now,